Oh, good.
Turned it off, and I just turned it back on again. No, you're all good. Yeah, it was recording. So, yeah, I've actually set this particular room up so it automatically records as soon as I open it, which I think is better. Yeah. Oh, look at you got business cards now. Oh, you had those before. That's
yeah. I had a different name on there. I was playing around with different stuff, but now I'm going to get new ones.
Yay!
My new picture and logo.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Yeah.
So this is the one. This looks like this is it. This is my Google My Business.
That's the one. Yeah. So that one's fine.
And this is me in the background. Isn't that kind of cool?
It is. I love it. Yeah, it's very clever how that's come out. So what Google Insights is that since this page has been verified, which is what, last week?
Or the week before, something like that.
Come up 3 times in Google search, because not many people will be searching your name yet, which is resulting.
And it's Johnson Learning. I mean, I want to change the name. Maybe I should just have it be my name. I don't know.
Mine is my business name. We make stuff deliberately, so otherwise it gets a little confusing. But yeah, that's what it is.
So the other,
I
have the confusing thing, I think, is that I have the same picture in both accounts.
So go and change picture in the other one. I don't quite know how to delete it because it took us to here to delete the other picture, didn't it? So if you click the one underneath, the second one down, yeah. Now you see that's...
Yeah, this kept happening to me and I thought, I just want to go to my account.
Yeah, well this is the right one.
Yeah. And I put in the location, I did all that.
And it's all verified and everything, yeah.
So AdWords, that was the next big thing I had to do.
That's if you start paying for AdWords, which I don't think we need to right now.
Okay.
We would have to be very strategic if we want to start spending money on AdWords.
Mm-hmm.
What really we're going to do is we want to look at how we get your posts. It really comes down to that blog now and starting writing our own articles now that you've got a great pace to send.
Yes. And they're going to be called speaker notes.
Yeah.
And they have to because it's in the book. I wrote it in the book.
So I think Lindsay got the message about that second landing page from the book or something, yeah?
Yes. So I put a page in there, RealandJohnson.com bonus.
Okay.
And I'm not sure how to lay it out if there's a bunch of free stuff in it, if they go to the page and something pops up that they have to opt in first and then they get everything on the page, or if they go to the page and there's a bunch of different things they can opt in for. I don't know. It seems kind of silly to opt in several times.
I would get them to opt in first because that way you get the email, right?
Right.
So I would get them to opt in first and then they can pick which download they can choose or
go somewhere where there's all,
Yeah, I would do it that. So that needs to just tie into your ConvertKit. Is it ConvertKit you use?
Yes.
Yeah. So we just need a link from one to the other and then it takes them straight to that. And then you have whatever autoresponder you're going to have set up for that.
So when they click on bonus, they would go to an opt-in page. It wouldn't actually go to the page with all the stuff on it. Right?
No, because you want to kind of capture that email straight away, right?
Right.
That's what I would say.
So yeah. I create another page, right, with all the stuff on it? Or no, then it just goes into signing up for stuff.
Yeah, because I know with lead pages, you can create a lead page and then you can just drop it into WordPress as if it's a page and nobody really knows any different. I'm not sure. I haven't used ConvertKit very much, but whether you can actually create a page. Actually, I tell you who would know. Catherine's husband, what's his name? Calhoun, what's his name?
Fraser? Catherine?
Yeah, you were using those guys, weren't you?
Yeah, I am now. She's helping me with the book.
Yeah. So ask them about how you could link your ConvertKit page to your website.
Yes, it was. We had whole email campaigns and everything with opt-ins.
So there should be a landing page that goes with it. You should be able to log straight into WordPress, I would think. We can with lead pages for sure.
Yeah, you can definitely do that. I just need to figure out once they opt in, there's 3 different things, so that should automatically sign them up for the weekly speaker notes.
Yeah.
And then the other 2 things maybe get sent to them.
Yeah, that's all through ConvertKit though.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I can ask Fraser to help me with that.
Yeah. Do you want to just stop sharing screen so I can look at?
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
So with your website, that lady in the middle, we haven't got a picture of yet on the middle testimony.
Lady in the middle, we don't have a picture of yet.
On the headshots, one sec.
I thought we had all. I have all 3 on the old website.
Amy Andrews.
Oh, it was there before.
I wonder where it's gone.
That's weird.
Because I noticed that this morning. I thought, oh.
And the other one that is even better. So one of these guys can go, or else have 4. I don't know what's better. But Duresha sent one that is directly about speaking, which is even.
Lindsay, I gave Lindsay Duresha's. She didn't know her, so I gave her Facebook page and a link to everything.
And she sent me a picture, Duresha.
Oh, and she has some nice.
But I think her page that I copied from her, either her website, I think, was better than the one she sent me.
Oh, really?
Yeah. A lot of people have photos and they're either not high resolution or they're.
Duresha's one of those funny people. I've met her and she was in my small group last year, and she's a lovely lady, but what she's able to do and how she comes over seems to be very different to me.
Yes, she is. She's definitely got a different brain, which is part of, her business.
Yeah.
People work on certain businesses because of what they are like, So she does brain-based coaching because she's got funky stuff that she figures out with her brain. So she's kind of an odd duck.
Yeah, but she's a massage therapist or something, right?
Yeah, she was. Yeah. And now she does business coaching.
I wouldn't have put her as that in a million years.
Yeah.
When you meet her, I mean, she seems almost, if she was blonde, I'd say she was a bit ditzy, but she's not.
Right.
But lovely.
Yeah, she comes across that way, but it was interesting talking to her because I coached her for a few months, and she's actually super bright. And
I can imagine. Yeah.
But it was frustrating because I'm like, you're so bright, but you do come across as kind of, flippy.
I do. And this lady here, Carol Freeman, she was in the Sassy Mastermind, but I don't think she is anymore, right?
No. She quit like halfway through.
Wow.
Yeah. And I did a mastermind. I did a little coaching for her too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's the one on there.
Yeah.
She's smart as a whip. She's really cool too.
Because I remember she used the group quite a lot almost as soon as she joined about asking advice, and I thought, well, good for you.
Yeah. I think she was just at this point where she had been doing what she was doing for quite a while, and she was just ready to go, and she just kind of felt like she wasn't moving fast enough.
Good for her. Yeah, so I'll ask Lindsay about who this picture should be, or whether we can. I don't think we can get 4 in because the column.
Yeah, 3 is probably better. I thought it was good just to have one guy. So
absolutely.
So maybe between the 2.
She's a little older, so it gives you a bit of a balance.
And then I have Linda Mercer too.
Oh yeah.
So I'm never quite sure which one.
Well, let's have a look.
Is better.
So
there's Duresha.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's So she's got him in there.
But it's for some reason why she hasn't got Amy's picture.
It used to be there. Something must just be funky.
It's odd that it's not picking it up in both places.
I found a website for John too, so I got to tell her about that.
Oh, has he got a website now? That's cool.
It was Educate or something, like Educate Me something. It wasn't about him. It was what he uses for his education program.
Yeah. Nice. Nice guy. Very nice.
Yeah. So I'm going to start doing these speaker notes in the weekly blogs, and she had said something about the blog not being set up yet to be able to insert new articles. I love that opening, by the way, at the top.
Isn't it good?
Isn't that great?
I watched Paige sort of painstakingly cut you out.
Yeah.
But it's come over beautifully, hasn't it?
Just with that big red blog, I would have never thought of that. It's just, I love it.
Yeah.
And the white on the white.
Great. One time we get a picture of you like this.
Oh, yeah.
So that would, thinking about it now, I mean, yeah, that would be fun. Because that's what Ellen DeGeneres does. She sort of leans on something, doesn't she?
Yeah. That's a great idea.
So right now you can't add new blogs, is that right?
Yeah, she said something wasn't quite set up yet. Something, I'm not sure why. She was going to work on it.
I don't know.
So here you can sign up for speaker notes too.
So let's just see what happens.
I don't think it'll work yet.
Thanks for signing up. You're going to love the speaker notes redirecting you back, which is perfect. So do I get anything? Let's have a look.
I'm not sure if when she did that, if she did a follow-up email.
It should come.
Oh, look at that. There it is.
Right at the top. Thank you.
Thanks for signing up. Click below. So there's a double opt-in.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's all it is. So I haven't started it yet. I haven't even sent it out. There's people that have signed up, and so I want to figure out, like a topic for the week and get a header and figure out how I'm going to do it.
Oh, what's this? Ronaldo. I am in Dallas, flying to San Diego Monday morning. If you're available for Monday or Tuesday prior to the event. The event's on Thursday, dude. But anyway, this is Jennifer Deep Stratton's wonderful thingy.
Oh, I wanted to go to that so bad. The other thing I really want to go to is this weekend is Mike Koenig has the Speak and Profit live.
Oh my.
I'd even rather go to that than the Celebrity Boot Camp.
Really?
I mean, well, that's what I'm doing now with the speaking, so.
Yes, yeah. That is such a stunning picture.
She really did a great job.
Stunning, that picture.
I'm going to do another photo shoot with her. She's just fabulous. And then the hair and makeup lady was really cool, too.
Yeah, it worked so well. And the way Lindsay sort of balanced up the page now with the white space, it just...
Yep, I know. I love it. And the red, how she pulled in the red.
Yeah, we looked at that one. We looked at this one. We've done that one. So it's just...
Yeah, so Daresh's might be a good one to put on the homepage because it's about speaking.
Yeah.
What happened? Oh, this thing on the bottom, I think, just goes to my schedule. Should go to schedule once, yeah.
Oh, so you could change your logo on that then?
Yeah, I just noticed that. I thought I did. Huh.
Let's see. Put myself in.
Shouldn't it go? Oh, yeah, it is in yours. Oh, but it didn't. Oh, and you can select a duration. Okay. It's interesting. I've never seen anybody else do it. I thought I had it set up for a certain...
Go straight to an hour, which is your biggest one, right?
Yeah.
I have mine a little different. I have no, that's not it. I just give them two boxes. One is a strategy session, one is a mastermind.
Yeah, I wonder if I can set up two different things.
I'm not sure.
I'm sure I can.
I use one called VCETA, but I deliberately say to people, go over there and book a 30-minute mastermind. And what I do with that is I'll talk to somebody for 30 minutes on Zoom, but I won't record it and I won't follow through. Whereas if I do a strategy session, I actually have it recorded and then I'll send them the video as well to keep. So that's how I differentiate the two.
Okay.
And I mean, I could record either. I mean, it's easy. Sometimes I might record the mastermind, but they don't get a copy. That's just for me in case they come back and want to work with me and I remember.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, but that's how I do mine. But yeah, no.
Okay.
That's cool.
Oh, I love that.
Oh,
so that's going to be my next thing, is getting these programs.
Yes.
And I talked about it on my Facebook Live on purpose to make myself have to do it. You know, sometimes if you put to do that, you're like, crap, it's in the book now, I have to do it. So I put some self-imposed things out there, like this bonus page, and then
I've been putting all my effort into this. So now when people course structure,
awesome.
It is it's all, I mean, the whole structure is there now.
Look at that. That's awesome.
It was a lot of work.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Is that a year, the mastermind?
5 months.
5 months. Okay.
$15,000. And it's going good. Yeah,
awesome.
We're just on week 3 right now. So, and then
is it kind of a rolling start, or do you have just one start?
I put people through the 5-week boot camp to begin with, but I don't take them through it. That's up to them to go through the academy and do that themselves. Because some of them have done it already, and some wanted a refresher, and some hadn't done it, so they do that. And then each Tuesday at 2 o'clock, I do a 1-hour webinar, and then we do the virtual coffee on the Thursday still. So I do the first 3, and then Lindsay's doing 6, and then Madeline McRae's doing 6.
Okay.
3 more. So last time it almost killed me because I did 26 weeks back to back by myself, and it was just
wow.
It was way too much. So
yeah.
I learned.
Yeah. So you were describing was what your VIP program is?
Yes. Yeah. And that's what all of this is. And they then get an email with every date of which date we're covering which topic now. And that took me a whole day to just map that out.
Oh, yeah.
So now I've got I know exactly what's happening on what day between now and the end of July. So I'm pretty excited that
that's great.
It's all rolling out.
Yeah, instructional design. That's really time consuming. People have no idea.
I literally took me a whole Saturday, and it was meant to be my Saturday 24 hours to myself day.
Yeah.
And I made myself, because I knew Easter was coming up the following weekend, I went, it's okay, I'll get 2 days at Easter instead, and I did. So, but yeah, no, that it works really well. And then what I've also done with this too is, where is it about? Our tribe. It's on this, is it this page? No, it's not that page. Where is it? No. I have
intake questionnaire. Is that a
yeah, so what happens now is if someone is interested in working with me, what I try and do if I Jane
Duber, is that a Jane Duber one?
No,
okay.
It's not actually. It's I have one of those in the boot camp, but I don't do it as a lead gen. I do it as a benchmark. But what I do with this one is if someone's interested and I don't know quite, sometimes I don't necessarily need it, but if I'm not sure, I send them this and it's all filled in online. So they actually fill it in all the way through. And if I get this back from somebody, I know exactly how serious they are, because this takes a good amount of time to fill in.
Yeah.
And at the end of this, I pretty much, as soon as I get this and then I book them a strategy session, I almost close every single one.
Because you have stuff to go on, you know.
I have the stuff to go on. They're passionate enough to fill it all in.
Right.
It works. This is just a WordPress form called Genesis Forms.
Wow, Genesis Forms.
And Lindsay set all this up for me. So yeah, but I do have a Jane Smart Biz quiz form, but that's only in the academy, which I do for the boot camp. You got that when we did the boot camp, right?
Yes, but I haven't put it together yet. That's the other thing I have to do is contact Donna. I think you had said was the right.
Deanne. Yeah. So you log in. For the assessment. Hi. You want to meet Jonathan? No. Oh, thanks.
just had an emotional conversation with Dad. So.
Oh. Okay. Well, we can talk about that after our call.
Hey, Jonathan.
Hey, man.
Let him see you.
Nice to hear you.
He's dressed up because he had an interview.
Oh, good for you, man.
Thanks.
Welcome to Canada, by the way.
He's in Canada.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, he's got a lady friend in
I was
Canada.
gonna say,
This is what Canada looks like.
Oh, cool.
Well, my window, anyway.
Nice.
All right, well, you two have fun now.
All right, I'll talk to you in a little bit.
Hey, things get crazy past 8:30. Don't stay up past 8:30.
Can you tell he's my son? That's
Love it.
hilarious.
Yeah. So I don't know if you've seen how this, but this is like, so I have this one program, which is the VIP. So I set all of this up, and then people go through
Yeah, your 5Es.
graduation and that kind of thing. And then you can actually see who started it and which modules they've done. And then I have the survey actually in this, and I can see who's filled in the survey and where they were at and all that kind of stuff. So it's quite expensive, but it's
Yeah.
very
Once you get that in place, though, I mean, that's priceless. That's just,
yeah.
then
Yeah.
you're just,
Yeah, and it works. And it's very professional when I send people through it. So
and I was looking for something to build an online course just because I could just do something like, so, I mean, that's what I've done for 20 years, right? I've been a training person.
yeah.
So if I just had a platform, and so I was looking around, and have you heard of,
There's one
what is it, Rizutku, or something like that? Some online thing where it's like, build your course.
Not
Otherwise, do you have an idea of a good platform to use?
It's not Kajabi, is it?
No, I think it's just an independent company, I think.
There's one that we're looking at right now. It's called Membrarium.
Oh,
Membrarium, but it's for members. And that
so you have to join it?
well, it's software that you buy that goes with WordPress and Infusionsoft. And
Oh, okay.
ties it all in.
Yeah, I don't have Infusionsoft.
Another great one is Thinkific. And I think
Thinkific? I think I've seen that.
that's only like $99 per year or something. And a lot of my friends use that.
Huh. Okay.
So that might be another one to look at.
Okay.
Yeah, for the programs. Anyway, yeah. I do love that French oil
That-
painting. Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
I love it. I can just hear the music playing.
Yeah.
I think it says Trattoria on it, so it might be Italy.
Oh, could be. Looks very Mediterranean.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. That's where I would be. California or there.
I like California. I like Palm Springs, California a lot.
Oh, I love Palm Springs.
But I just love, well, yeah, you were there at New Year, right?
Right. Yeah.
I love to see the ocean as well. But I don't know. I don't like San Diego because there's months where it's just cold and gray there, so that wouldn't work for me.
Really?
Well, but don't you remember when we were there last May? We hardly ever saw the sun the whole time.
Yeah, but I always thought people say like the best weather was always in San Diego.
Not in May and June.
Wow.
May gray, June gloom, they call it.
Oh.
And then
Wow.
Debbie and I went to San Francisco in September, and couldn't see the sky. It was just thick mist the whole day we were there. So I don't know.
Right.
California coast, the Oregon coast does that too. But
Right.
Vancouver's terrible for rain, but yeah, I don't know. We live here, we're happy, but I would love to have. One of my intentions is to have a second place that's warm. So-
Yeah, me too. I'd love to have a place in California. Only because all the things that go on. I'm constantly going to San Diego, right? The Mike Koenigs thing or whatever it is. It's like in San Diego, and I'm like, I just need to live there.
Yeah, it's a happening. I mean, Christian Michelson and Lisa. I mean, they're all there.
Yeah, they're all out there. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's very, very cool. Yeah. It's very-
What was my other question for you? So where did I leave off with Google My Business? I needed to
we
figure
need
out.
to look at how to delete the other brand page in Google Plus.
Oh yeah.
I'm not sure. I'll have to do some research about about brand pages because it's changed quite recently, and I don't quite understand it myself. But it's Google My Business is where you want to go for yours. And if you can get some people to write reviews on that page, that would be awesome.
Okay. But it didn't have a picture when it said Johnson Learning. It was just that box.
It never does, but if you go to the homepage, it does.
Okay, it never does. All right.
Yeah.
So I don't have to have the Google Plus thing. That's just a nice to have.
Well, you do. You need to have a Google Plus page to begin with, but you don't need to use it. You just need to use a Google My Business page.
Oh, so we don't need to delete it.
No, not really, and I don't think anybody will find it. So.
Okay. So the only thing I was worried about is if my business one was in this thing called a brand account, is it in the right place to get found? You know how Google's linked to everything, and
I think Lindsay.
like, am I hooked in now with my whole Google stuff? That's what I wanted to.
We go to Google Plus.
Because isn't it connected to everything like YouTube and?
We need to give Lindsay another link because when I click on the
Amazon
Plus, it's going to another page again.
When you do what?
On your website at the bottom, at the very, very bottom, you've got Facebook, Twitter, and Google Plus.
Oh, yes, I know. We need to update those because I recently changed
we need to give her a link.
A couple of them too.
We need to give her a link to that Google My Business page so that she can change that link. And are you on Instagram?
Yep.
Oh, so we should give her the Instagram account.
And Pinterest. I've built up some stuff.
If you just send her an email with the right link.
All that stuff.
She can just drop that straight in. Yeah.
Okay. Make note.
Yep.
Elsie. We got JC and Elsie.
Yeah.
Send Elsie.
Yeah, she's a sweetheart.
Social media links.
Okay.
So posting schedule, what were your thoughts on kind of that?
So my bad. I am behind with that because Petra, let me just send you what I've got because Petra sent me an awesome thing and I just haven't had a minute to jump in and tweak it, but she's here tomorrow. So
okay. Well, if there's something, if you just know offhand something that I could do maybe over the next few days. So I was asking for people's ideas on what to do because the book's launching now. The Kindle version is out there. I don't think it's fully, we've loaded it, but it takes 24 to 48 hours to show up.
Oh, okay.
And then now we're working on the print version, and that could take a week or so to actually get out there, like available.
Yeah.
So I'm asking people, what's some great promotional things to be doing now? And you know Nancy Jutton? She's in my book.
I do. I've actually met her.
Yeah. So she used to be a publicist, and she's all over the place. She's super connected to everyone. She's like a massive networker, JV. She's on JV part with everyone. She's always, on the top 20 of all the boards. So she's always coming up with ideas and posting. Like Bill Stainton was in my book, and he did a TEDx talk. So she's immediately plastering that everywhere and sent me a note saying, you should post this on Facebook. It's someone in your book. You should follow all of your speakers and, always have use that as posts and interest bits. And then she said, here's a bright idea. Start a Facebook group with all the speakers. And then they can post all the stuff that they're doing.
You could.
Now your face is saying maybe, maybe not.
I just don't think they'll do it.
Yeah. I don't think so either, right when I said it.
Awesome idea. But
they're super busy people out there speaking.
That's right.
Especially the super big ones.
Yeah. I mean, it's a great idea, but
I do want to start a Facebook group. So maybe it can be related to that somehow. Yeah. They can join if they want. But I want to have a Facebook community started so that when I do my programs, one of the bonuses is you get to join this community.
Yes.
So,
yeah, I just set one up today for a new blogging course, and because I very specifically said I have different Facebook groups for different courses, and that's where we do the live Q&A and so on. So, yeah.
So when you start one, how do you notify people? Like, how do you start it?
I can show you. I can show you.
I mean, I know how you create it, but then
Yeah.
how do you
1 sec. So when you
fill it up with people?
So what I do, and this is where it has to be a personal page. So this is the new group that we just started, and then you add members right in here, and then you can see.
Oh, you just pick people?
So you just pick people who are once they're paid. So I've got 10 members in the group right now. So these are people that have signed up and paid for it.
Oh, they signed up and paid. Oh,
And then you
okay.
add them to the group, or if it's a free group or a closed group, they ask to join, and then you can make it admin. So in this instance, it's Lindsay and I.
Okay.
And that's
So what's the group? So what's this new group? Is it say up on top, core content, everybody's got a story?
yeah. So this is the latest course that Lindsay and
Oh,
I.
blogging boot camp.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is this course, which we're just about to. I'll be putting it in Sassy Rallies tomorrow, actually. So what we found with when we've been doing blogging with people is that in the VIP, they get it, they understand it, but invariably most people are not driven enough to be able to deliver their intentions.
Yeah.
So we've split this course into 6 webinars, whereas we used to do it in 2. So we've now made it into 6. And so each section about powerful story, the writing, making great images, search engine, uploading it, putting in video and so on, and then being able to share it. So we're covering it in 6 deep moments. And then with that, the 6 virtual coffees that go with this as well. So it's a webinar 1 week, accountability the next. So it's over 12 weeks. And then the goal is that by the end of the 12 weeks, people will have had at least 6 brand new blogs written that are just awesome for Google. If they could do 10, and then Lindsay and I will actually work with them through this in terms of getting them the answers that they need and the encouragement to sort of complete those blogs.
So is this the class? This is a class, a 12-week class?
Yeah, it's 12. So it's part of our VIP group. So the VIPs are all getting this, which is why there's 10 already in my VIP.
Oh, I gotcha.
So I thought, well, if Lindsay and I are delivering this anyway, why don't I open it up so people could just come in the side door and buy just this section of it? So that's what we're doing.
Oh, so even if you're not a VIP, you can buy into the
Absolutely can.
boot camp group.
For 12 weeks.
Okay.
So it's like, that's cheap.
How do you charge for a Facebook group? Did you set it up that way?
The Facebook group is just the hub of information. It's actually going to be 12 Zooms, so 12 webinars. So that's what they buy. So just
Oh, so they didn't pay to be in the group. They paid for the class.
Yeah. So with the program,
Okay.
so they go to content called marketing. So we did a video and we explained it all and all that kind of whatever. But right at the end, we have a button, yes, get me a seat. That then takes them to the shopping cart where they buy it all. And once they've paid for it, and I've got 2 of them in here right now, and I have a coupon and so on. And then once they pay and I get notification, then I add them to the group.
Okay. I
So
gotcha.
this is called WooCommerce, which is WordPress Commerce, if you like. And that's the program that we use to buy stuff. WOO.
Commerce.
Like
I'm using Samcart.
yeah, and that's totally fine. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's ideal. I already had been using WooCommerce for a long time.
Okay.
And this links to my PayPal, so people pay online. I get a notification that they bought it, they paid, and then to the Facebook group. So it's going to be a great course for blogging. It's going to be awesome.
It sounds like it.
Yeah.
The part I like is all that stuff in there about the SEO and.
Yeah, we've covered off absolutely everything in it. So
because so many people talk about the writing part of it, Yeah. But it's that back end.
Yeah. So yeah, Lindsay's. This is Lindsay's because she has a degree in journalism. So writing is her main forte. Design is her passion. But people that you meet who are great web designers and really great writers. So she's put a ton of concept into these 6 modules. So yeah, it's all there. Yeah, you can welcome to join us anytime.
This makes me think. This is, of putting something out there that, I have expertise in that I've done for like 20 years. Like I could have all these modules on how to do training.
Absolutely, you could.
And I have people saying, why aren't you doing that?
How do you get paid for it?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure. No, so we got 10 because of the VIP. I'm putting it into the Sassy rallies tomorrow, and I've got an email going out about tomorrow. I'm hoping we'll sell the other 10 seats because we're maxing it at 20 deliberately so that we can be accountable with people.
Yeah.
We both have 10 each, if you like, and it starts. When does it start? May 3rd. So I've got 2 weeks to sell it. So
okay.
Hopefully we do.
So one of my deals is that I'm kind of an artist type, so I'm creative, like all over the place, and I need structure and like organization, kind of like just tell me what to do and when to do it, kind of a thing. And I look over there because I have my big wall calendar thing up.
Yes. Yeah.
Kind of like you always are look it up like that.
Yes.
So we're all that's like our thing, our calendar. So I'm thinking of the big things coming up. If you had advice, I want to do some of the things I've been talking about. A course, maybe creating an online course. But this course, when I say course, I mean like a group, 4 to 6 week thing for $497, and then creating an online course, and then eventually evergreen it. Maybe even evergreen the 4 to 6 week one. And maybe that's the same thing. I don't know. And then getting the content piece down. So like regular weekly speaker notes, and then how and when I'm going to do Facebook and Twitter. And starting a Facebook group. What were some of the other things I was looking at? And tying it into other things that I'm doing, with the book, like the book launch coming up, and just kind of pulling all those pieces together.
Yeah, that's a lot.
So hearing all that, do you have thoughts on, what's a good place to start?
Well, I mean, originally, I started with my VIP. That was my big last year, and that's, I joined Sassy, and I was burnt out because I couldn't do any more work, and I could only earn so much money. And how do I change this from a one-on-one to a one-to-many? So I learned Zoom, and then I started this VIP program, and literally I was writing it every week. I mean, I had a course structure roughly mapped out, but didn't have, and sometimes I was like up to small hours on Monday night, ready to deliver on Tuesday. And I delivered it, actually, and I was surprised how much I knew.
Oh, yeah.
And you'll be the same. You know what you need. You just have to put those titles and the dates. And then, as I say, I had a Zoom set up. Everybody knew to turn up at 2 o'clock on a Tuesday Pacific, and I had to deliver. And then I recorded it, put it on YouTube. They all got access to it.
That's me.
Is that thunder?
It's pouring out, yeah.
Oh.
So I had to stand up and shut the door. It was pouring in here.
Wow.
I'm right next to the deck.
Wow.
Here.
Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah, I can see. And then each Thursday, I did the Q&A where we talked about what I talked on Tuesday, and then I would literally bring up people's pages. And so they say, so where you at? What have we got on the homepage of the website? What have we got for a blog coming up? What have you posted on Facebook? And then that's why I just built it as I grew. And then I managed to get that 26 weeks done. And then, okay, I didn't do another 26 weeks, but I need to make some more money. So that's when I created the summer boot camp, which was like the 5 topics, the 5 E's, which I've taught for years. And I thought I could make this a course. So I did summer boot camp, and I sold 11, I think, on the first one, and I did that in August. And then I did another one. I called it the back to school boot camp, which just got total legs, and I sold like 100 tickets, which was fantastic. And it's
And
like,
what did that cover?
1 sec. Well, you bought it, didn't you?
I was in the social media boot camp.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
So it's the same thing, but just a
Yeah, so
summer.
basically I just renamed it. So I called it the summer one.
Oh,
I
gotcha,
called it-
gotcha.
Then I called it the back to school one. And then I called it the winter one.
Why not?
It's the same content. I just had a different theme because with winter we talked about doing marketing up to Christmas, and this summer, it was like, you know, what to do when people are away and at the lake or whatever they do. I was gonna do it in January. No, sorry, I was gonna do it in May, and have a spring one, and then I thought I've done all 4 seasons, and then Mirabelle said, look, you're doing this too often. You're actually not creating enough urgency. So that should be a twice-a-year course. It should not be a quarterly course.
Oh, cool. Interesting.
So
yeah.
Make
it more exclusive.
I was going to do it in May because that's what my VIPs were going to do for the first 5 weeks anyway. So I just gave them the winter one, and which I'd already built and recorded, and they're going through it themselves. But I will do this again in September, which will be the back to school one again.
Yeah. See, something like that, just the boom, 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 a 5 thing, 5 E's or 5 steps, or,
Totally.
you know, I just need to roll something like that. $4.97.
Yeah. And it's been really good money for me. And the interesting thing is that a number of people from the boot camp became clients for other things. One lady actually joined my meetup for $10 when I was.
You have a meetup?
Yeah, I've had a meetup for 7 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's how I started in 2010. Called it the social. I have 2 actually. This is the better one. It's the same. It's actually the same event, but I call it the Fraser Valley Social Media Meetup, which is where I live. And I have it in a pub once a month, and I charge people $10. And a lot of people just show up at the door, so that it doesn't look as like many people have. But I've been running this since 2010. Got nearly 1,000 people in my database, and this has been I've made hundreds of thousands of dollars out of this meetup. Because people come.
How do you do that in a pub?
Well, we do it on
Do you have a laptop?
We do it on a Monday night, and I actually have a projector and a screen, which I've owned for years.
Oh, you have, like in a room, you're in a room.
So I just go at the back of the pub, and some of them have meeting rooms. And a couple of them, in the wintertime when it was snowing a lot, I actually did it with, oh my goodness me, I think I might get rid of this guy who's just joined my group. Loverboy Thick Link. What the hell? What the hell?
I got a pretty bad response from one of my posts from some crazy person in the Middle East that looked like he was going to blow up the world. It was awful.
It
was like
hide and block, right?
Oh, totally. And he looked like Osama bin Laden, and he was just, he said, and he was very calm, which made it more disturbing the way he talked about it. He said, yes, I get these posts, and I don't understand if I could line all the coaches in the world up in one place and destroy them all. Like it was just this disturbing. Oh my God. Yeah.
Really. In my meetup 2 months ago, I got a message from somebody on I think it was an email, and it was the most horrible, evil thing I've ever had in my life from somebody. And it's like, wow. Yeah,
well, when you start to reach so many people, when I boost them and I go out to 3,000 people around the world, it's like you're gonna hit a couple of, cuckoos.
You're gonna get some crazies, but
yeah.
So I'm just looking back because Debbie and I have to go out for a birthday dinner with a neighbor. So
okay.
I've just emailed you the template that Petra set up for me, and I was supposed to fill it in for you by today, and I just ran out of time this week. But I'll do it there in the morning.
Okay.
And we'll finish.
I'll just look for it tomorrow.
Yeah, we're good.
Awesome.
Everything else is good?
Yes. I'm just finishing working on the book, and I'm in my next week is my last week of having a corporate project, any realm of a real job. So next week at the end is my trapeze leap.
It is?
For the first time in my life ever, all I'll have is this business. I will not have any kind of job. And that
It's
is
a
kind of
scary
blowing me
place.
away.
You know,
I knew at the beginning of the Sassy year, I said, when at the very first meeting we were at, which I think was Ultimate Sales Boot Camp for me in May, you did October,
yeah.
when she does the whole thing about the trapeze leap, and I went,
And you can't hold both.
that's it. I said, that's what my thing is. I'm going to need to totally quit. And I started the business, but I always had this corporate project going on, you know, that brought in income. And I knew, I was like, it's not going to really ever really happen until I sever that. And next week's my last week.
Wow.
You know,
Are you renewing your Sassy?
I don't think it's really hit me yet because I'm like, you know, I'm like, whatever.
Yeah. Are you staying in Sassy for year 2 then?
I'm not.
No. It's a
No,
lot.
I had a conversation with Andrea J. Lee, and it was really nice. I love her.
Yeah.
And I said it was a great way to capstone the whole experience having Lisa in the book.
Yeah.
And Andrea and I have talked a couple of times, and I said, you know, it's just this new whole thing I'm going off into, and it just feels like I'm going in different directions, and so it just doesn't feel like the right thing, and I'm not sure where it's going to take me, but I just know I need to go there, you know?
Yeah. That's
So,
good stuff.
yeah, but I expect to fully stay connected with everybody.
Well, that's what the Sassy Grads is all about, right?
Yeah.
Get into that instead.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said, I love how you guys set that up so that you can stay connected and you know, and the friends and people that you work with that you've met throughout. Like, I'm going to still stay in contact with you and Alfred and all those people. Howard, I talk to Howard a lot. And
yeah, I don't think, I don't know.
I talk to Cheryl Bernstein all the time. We became pretty good friends. Carol Freeman and
Yes, yeah, she's a sweetie. Yeah, I'm not sure what Cheryl actually does, honestly.
she's basically a life coach.
Yeah, I guess so.
And on the side, she does voiceovers.
Yes, and she does really well with that, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I think that's how she brings in some money.
Yeah, bless her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alrighty.
All right, well, have fun at your birthday dinner.
You're welcome. Did you mail the checks, by the way?
You know, I got your thing, and I forgot. I was going to ask you because it said that whole full amount again. Can you send it with the part that's broken up?
Oh, absolutely. I can do you 3 of those. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You want to keep doing it by credit card instead, then?
Yeah, as long as it's something I can do, just fill in online and.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. Perfect.
Mwah.
And I see her in the background.
Oh yeah, that's probably telling me like
Bye.
we're supposed to be
Like, come on, we're going.
at this restaurant at 6. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
All right. See you later.